Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. I'm back for part 2 of my Tuesday morning beach walk down at the south end of Del Norwigans Pass State Park, just admiring some of the new ground cover, railroad vine and other little plants. Beautiful here. I don't know what time it is, around 10 after 8 or so. It is warming up fast. So far, lots of sun. That's going to be changing later. We'll be seeing some clouds and rain later. But right now, lots of sunshine and some blue sky. A little bit of rain out in the Gulf. It's like 80, 81, feels like 88. Water temperature, 86 is the official temperature. That's like the average, so it's probably still going 85, 87. But it is warming up a little bit. Boy, did you see that Hurricane Burl? Intensified up to a Cat 5. Man. All eyes are on that. We're even keeping eyes on it. You can't be too cautious. Just don't freak out. Don't panic. If you don't have your hurricane supplies by now in Southwest Florida, I suggest you do it now. It's supposed to be an active hurricane season. We don't need a hurricane now, man, oh man. Water looks great here at the park. Fairly calm. Definitely clearing up. Definitely clearing up. You see the little ridges in the bottom there. Beautiful. Still a little on the dark side of the water. It's not. It could be a little lighter and brighter green. Still got a little more clearing up to do. Let's see what happens. It's all about storms now. It takes 2-3 days for it to really clear up. 2-3 days of nice calm waters. Look at that sky. Man, we saw some beautiful sky this morning. Gorgeous skies. After this live feed, go back and check out my first live feed from this morning. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Vanderbilt Beach down to the south. We're going to be taking a hike down Vanderbilt Beach here. Back down to where I came from. I started down by the Ritz, started my walk this morning, started my live feed at about the middle of Vanderbilt Beach, down by the La Playa. It's been a beautiful morning. Folks out there enjoying the water. The water does feel great. You know me, I like my water around 78, so it's a little on the warm side for me, but still feels good. Still feels nice to get out there in that water on a hot summer day. This place is going to be crazy, crazy, crazy come the 4th of July. A lot of folks have a 4-day holiday upon them. Still only 2 parking lots, so get here early or don't bother coming to Del Norwigans. When you come out, please pay your entrance fees. Respect others out here. Respect their privacy. Let them enjoy their beach. Don't blast your music. Don't make the rangers have to come out here and tell you to turn down your music. And of course, sea turtle nesting season. There's one of our new nests right there. So these rules apply to all the time at the beach, but even more so during sea turtle nesting season. Simple, simple little rules, and please share them and remind others. Rule number 1, fill in all your holes. Dig all the holes you want, have a blast, but fill them in before you leave. Level all your sandcastles, all those beautiful creations. Level them. Sorry. Pick up all your trash. The most important rule of all, leave only footprints. Leave only footprints when you head out of here. Pretty simple, common sense rules. Spread them, memorize them, and share them with others. If you see somebody digging a big hole and you see them packing up their beach gear and getting ready to head out, if you can do it politely, say, you know, our sea turtles would really appreciate it if you filled in that hole. You know, it's not just about the sea turtles. It's about us too. We don't want our fellow beachgoers to be tripping and falling in holes. I've fell in my share of them over the years of walking the beach, and it's not fun. So that's your fill in your hole sermon for this Tuesday morning. I just can't stress it enough. I just can't. I walk the beach and I see these huge holes. I'm like, gosh, what are they thinking? Like I said, I don't care about digging the holes. Let's just fill them in. So I think they might be done at Clam Pass, or very close to being done, because all of the big heavy equipment was lined up down the south end of Vanderbilt Beach tomorrow. They wouldn't bring all that stuff up here just to wash it off. The guy was lined up, getting ready to be loaded onto big trucks and carted out of here. I don't know if they still have some final grading to do down there. Probably. I don't know if they bring in a box blade and do that or what they do. But it's going to be fun to see the new Clam Pass. I'm looking forward to it. Maybe tomorrow we'll see the new Clam Pass. If I get any stars this morning and some tips, that'll give me a little incentive to take another march down there and check that out. Another peek at that water here at the park. A peek at the water at the park. Looks great. It's looking good. Looking good. There's a lot of fish out there in that water. I'm seeing a lot of fish. Hit that share button, my friends. Hit that share button. Spread the word. Remember the reason for these long live feeds and beach walks? It's to bring the world together. One beach walk at a time. I think I should change that to my new motto. Bringing the world together, one beach walk at a time. It is bringing people together, one beach walk at a time. I think it should be bringing the world together, one beach walk at a time. I mean, we do have people from all around the world watching. I see comments in languages that I can't even come close to understanding. Clouds are definitely moving in upon us now. We didn't have any clouds here in North Naples. They were all out in the Gulf earlier this morning. There it is. Heaven on earth, right there. Paradise. Paradise, my friends, paradise. My screen is getting so dark I can't even see it out here. The screen's warming up on this old iPhone. I'm trying to get a picture of that cloud. It's very, very impressive here. Bear with me 1 minute here. Sorry about that. Having issues seeing the screen here. Trying to stand in the shade, let the camera cool off a little bit. It's amazing how warm it gets. Starts out in the upper 70s, feeling like the lower 80s. Now it's starting to feel probably almost like 90. A bit of a breeze, feels kind of like it's coming out of the south. Feels good in the shade, drying me off. It's actually starting to, my shirt is starting to get a little damp from the humidity. So here on Vanderbilt Beach, I think we could be up to as many as 187 sea turtle nests. 187. We're breaking that 200 mark soon. That's Pelican Bay Beach and Vanderbilt Beach combined. I was talking to the turtle folks in part 1 of this morning's beach walk. You can probably listen into our conversation. I think you could hear them. 3 hatchings here so far. They got to see a female on shore, the Turtle Patrol, a few days ago, 3 days ago. Lucky them. About 6:30 in the morning. She came up late. Usually they come up somewhere between 10 and 2 and get off this beach around. They're out of here by 4 o'clock. Before I get out here, I've caught some stragglers a couple of times. Very cool to see one out here. If you ever are so fortunate, please keep your distance. It's awful tempting to walk up and get a picture. Do not do that. Do not do that. If you do it, please post your picture on Facebook so FWC can see it. They'd love to come have a chat with you. Same thing goes for the little babies. If you happen to be so fortunate as to see an emerging, it's a glorious sight, but keep your distance. No touching either. Use the zoom feature on your camera, that's what it's for. If it's dark out, please, 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 no flash photography. There comes Jason. Haven't seen Jason for a couple days on his John Deere. See if I get a toot from him. See if I get a toot. Beach is looking pretty good. He's keeping it clean. There we go. Just red drift algae in the water. The beach is looking good. Here you can see it out here. We got just some patches of it every now and then. That dark stripe in the water there. The beach here, Vanderbilt Beach, is looking good. Del Norwegians, it looks like it's drying up. Let's just hope that storm, that Burl, oh my gosh, man, that thing is incredible. It's going to be way down to the south of us, but the other day there was one of those stupid spaghetti models that showed him possibly coming into the Gulf. We don't want it. We don't want to see Burl. We don't want anybody to see Burl. Stay away from everybody, Burl. Texas. Kind of looks like it's headed to Texas. Man, they get their share of hurricanes there, don't they? We're still recovering from Ian here. Still. And our little snowy egrets. Saw a piece of a rainbow this morning. Here in part one of this morning's beach walk. That's always fun, seeing a rainbow. You could kind of see it. I think you can see it in the live feed. It was a sliver of a rainbow, but it still counts. It's like the beach. A little beach time is better than no beach time. A little piece of a rainbow is better than no rainbow, right? I'm thinking around noon is when you might be seeing that rain. I mean, that's a big storm down there to the south. Were you watching my first live feed this morning? It wasn't super long, but we did see some beautiful colors out in the Gulf. Some beautiful clouds, which are still out there. But they did get some nice little color to them. Hello, my friends. Our great blue heron. This is the third time we've seen this great blue heron. Is hiding in the shadows. Slowly making its way up the beach. What side of the tractor the door is on with Jason? I wanted to ask him a question. I don't know if both sides open or one side. Sitting in that air-conditioned cab, cruising up and down the beach. What a job. Actually, it is a job. The driving up and down the beach part's the easy part. He's got a lot of work to do after he's done driving up and down the beach. He's got to wash that thing off thoroughly every single morning. Get all that salt off it. I smell somebody's cigar. Somebody's cigar burning. You can definitely see that little bit of drift algae out there, that red drift algae. It goes and comes and goes and comes. Thought it was gone. Thought it had left us. But apparently not. It's probably like that blasted red tide.
Right. Yeah, Minnesota, you have a lot of Norwegian.
I did share a link this morning. You should bookmark that link. Go to that website, bookmark it. You'll see a map. I shared it on my personal page. I shared it on the Southwest Florida Television's page. It's a map for the red tide. NOAA. Bookmark that link, and then what you do is you zoom in and you click on the little markers, the little pins. They change colors. As if it's really bad red tide, the markers are red. Right now they're blue, which means very, very low amounts of that red algae, red alga bloom. Don't get it mixed up with red drift algae. When you hear red drift algae, totally different animal. So bookmark that link. So you click on those little markers and it gives you a little more info about what the conditions are. It's a great resource. You don't have to keep asking, is there red tide? Yep. A couple of our little ibis buddies. The white ibis. Love watching them. They're so methodical. Just pecking away, probing that sand, looking for something to eat, looking for some little sand fleas. I wish you were out here with me. It has been an absolutely gorgeous morning. Beautiful morning for a beach walk. I missed you yesterday. Every day is a new day. I don't know what's going on day by day. Just try to make the best of it. Try to get my beach time in, get my beach family together. Giving you some beach time, that's what it's all about, huh? Hey, if you appreciate me giving you some beach time, send some stars on Facebook. I get a penny for each star that you send. Right now, tips usually appreciated. It's crunch time, bills are due. Preferring tips over stars. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post, and I do thank you. You can also find me on Venmo and Apple Pay. And I can't be out here without your support, my friends. I depend on your support to make ends meet. I'd much rather be sharing my beach walks with you than doing something else in the morning. So keep that in mind. Summertime, that's when we get our families here. Of course, 4th of July weekend. We'll be humping here. Our beaches will be humping. Probably Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It'll be crazy busy at our beaches. Just have a good time. Have a good time and behave yourself. Stay safe. Be smart. Be courteous to others. You're not going to be alone. If you're looking for a quiet beach this weekend, is not the time. Not when you're going to find it, that's for sure. Be curious to see if that equipment's still down there, down the south end of Vanderbilt there. Probably going to be wrapping it up here shortly. Go back after I end this live feed. Go back, watch my first live feed, then watch part 1 of my beach one. See if you can find that rainbow in part 1. Hey, yesterday I shared a little video of a dolphin encounter that I had at Delnor Wiggins a few years ago. It was an awesome encounter. It's just a short snippet of it, but if you look at the description, the text description that accompanies that video, there's a link in there that'll take you to the video on YouTube of most of the encounter. That's not the entire encounter. It was a very, very long encounter. It lasted probably close to half an hour. It started during one of my beach walks. So I ended my beach walk and recorded in a little higher definition that section that you'll see on YouTube. And then it continues after that. There's more of it when I restarted my beach walk, the live feed of my beach walk. So if you can find that beach walk, you'll see the whole thing. Just got to watch 3 videos to see it. It was amazing. And then the best encounter I ever had, my battery died on my phone and I wasn't able to save it, to share it. It was unbelievable. I mean, a dolphin just stayed right with me. I was out in the water and I just walked up the beach at Delnor Wiggins in the water, and the dolphin just hung out with me, coming over, swimming around me, swimming in front of me, rolling over, looking up at me. He just went right up the beach with me. And I go to look at the video and the phone's dead. He's like, oh my gosh. He's like, how did you know it was dead? Didn't know it was dead. It's like, well, right now, all I see is a black screen. I barely see a little line where the horizon is. It's so hot out here for these phones. I abuse my iPhones. I torture them. I definitely put them to the test. They should just give me iPhones to test. It's a good environment. The beach, the hot sun, damp air, all this humidity. Put them to the test. It'll be a good proving ground. Free iPhones. Just keep them coming. If they give me free phone service, that'd be, what do they say, the cat's pajamas? Never said that. I think that's the same. I don't know what the heck it means, but never saw a cat in pajamas. So there's a couple crawls just south of the La Playa that I saw earlier this morning. I think they look pretty promising. Like I said, I think when I was talking to the sea turtle folks this morning here, they think they're going to be up to 187 nests on Vandy Beach, Vanderbilt and Pelican Bay total. So that's good news. That's cool. The sky is gorgeous, even with those clouds. Even though they are thunderstorms creeping towards us, it is beautiful. Beautiful blue sky. It's that blue sky that just gets me every time. So blue. So blue. It's our Tuesday morning blues, my friends. I'm getting close to wrapping it up here. A couple more minutes. I'm going to try to pull off a beach report from down at the south end of Vanderbilt. My battery's conked out on me the past couple times I've tried it. Hopefully I'll have enough battery power left. I think I got enough of my personal battery left. I think I'll make it down there. I won't conk out. This is where we started this morning, out in that water, right out here. Watching those beautiful colors. Those clouds out there were gorgeous this morning. I've got some fun video of them that I recorded. It's just fun, it's beautiful. I recorded those clouds in 3 different stages of color. So I'll edit that together and share that later today. Some of the little white ibises. Two going north, 2 behind me going south. They can never make up their minds. They just go back and forth, up and down the beach all morning. All right, that's going to do it. I don't know if I got any stars. I can't see the screen. I didn't see any earlier. If I go one more morning without stars, there's going to be some changes. Sorry. This beach is beautiful, but the reason it's always empty is because there's no parking. You got to get a ride to this beach. It's a long walk. That's why you don't see anybody there. It's a beautiful beach. Beautiful. Naples Park and Beach Shuttle. That's how you can get a lift if you're staying at an Airbnb here on Vanderbilt Beach or Naples Park. Call my friend Christine at Naples Park and Beach Shuttle. Look for her on Facebook. She can get you to the beach, especially this holiday weekend. Let her come get you, shuttle you back and forth. It's free, tips only. Don't be a cheapskate, give her a tip. Be generous. People gotta eat, like me. You know, you can send a tip. All right. That's going to do it for our Tuesday morning beach walk. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a friend. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, everyone. Tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stand. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. God bless our beautiful, wonderful, and amazing country. Get ready to wish her a happy birthday. We're going to celebrate her birthday on Thursday. Independence Day, 4th of July. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.